In celebration of Pride Month, we have some great news. Fox Soul family T.S. Madison just announced that she's opening up the T.S. Madison Starter House in partnership with NASM. The Starter House will provide housing to Black trans women who are looking to exit the sex work industry, which I think that is amazing. T.S. has been very vocal about getting started in the business in that way and how she evolved from that, which is such an accomplishment. I'm super proud of T.S. Madison. What do you think about this historical moment? Armand, I'm gonna go to you first on this. What do you think?
I love this. I'm super excited for TS. You know, I kind of started in this business doing this because of TS Medicine. I've always looked up to her. She's always been on my vision board. And just to keep seeing her raise the bar in her career, especially from where she started from, is just phenomenal. I love her and I love following behind her. But I remember when she was, she was buying her new house and then she had this house up. We would talk and I'm like, bro, what are you going to do? She was like, I'm going to make this a starter house. I'm going to have the girls in here and I'm going to use this for the other girls coming up. And it's just great that, the conversation that we had on the phone, now I'm able to see it come to fruition. So I'm proud of everything that TS Medicine does because I always feel like she sets the tone for me to like, all right, this is what I should do next. Like I look up to her so much. So I'm just grateful and I'm happy and I think it's amazing.
Tanya Christopher said, wow, so proud of her. Dr. Larry Speaks Truth said, this is beautiful. And one MS Love said, yes, that's our Libra mother. Al, what do you think about this?
You know what? One of the many jobs that I've had was working at a sex trafficking organization, and we used to have these transition homes for former sex workers, and it's needed. It's needed. And one of the things that we always had an issue with in the homes that I worked with was that we could not house transgender men or women because it just didn't appear to be a match. A lot of funding was either for one or the other. I love the fact, if you know anything about T.S. Madison, you know that her pride and joy is her home. This is right on brand with T.S. Madison. And T.S. Madison knows that 40% of youth that are homeless in the LGBTQ plus community, specifically the trans, is the demographic that needs this the most. So for her to step in this space, to use her past experience, her past trials, and her present triumphs to help to give back speaks volumes not only to TS, but it speaks volumes to how successful this house is going to be for her. I wish you all the best. And TS, please don't forget to send me an invite on the grand opening.
T.S. Madison, I'm so proud of you. And I want to say that T.S. Madison should be an example to everybody that's not only in the community, but in the business or in just life. The way T.S. Madison has accomplished the things that she has accomplished and still remain humble. There's never an attitude with T.S. Madison. There's never an holier than thou. There's never an arrogance about T.S. Madison. And she always is humble enough to make more money, to work with whoever, to take people under her wing. And because of that, T.S. Madison continues to be extremely blessed. And I think this is going to be the first of many starter houses. This is actually her second home. It's her house that she had and then moved out of that one into a bigger mansion that she's fully remodeled. It's beautiful. And then using her other house as a starter home. I think this is amazing. I had the honor of being the executive producer, one of the executive producers, and bringing T.S. Madison's show to Fox Soul. And it's one of my most proud accomplishments because how this show started off giving a voice to gay men and men in the LGBTQ community without being exploited. Her show also was in the same vein. I'm very proud of that. And I love that Fox Soul has been open to that kind of programming and giving a voice to people like T.S. Madison as well. And look at what good she's done with like all of the attention she's gotten. And this is why she'll forever be blessed. Maddie, we love you and come back anytime. And we salute you. You are amazing.